alone, I decided to create this quick video because a couple of 2 days ago, my county decided to go for one more month of social distancing, one more month of staying home. And I thought it would be interesting to come with a summary of things you can do to protect yourself against the coronavirus. And by protecting yourself, you're going to help stop or at least reduce the spread of this virus. I was talking to a couple of friends and other coaches, and what is interesting is that at this moment right now, we cannot just like plan too much ahead. What I've been doing is like planning every week, because maybe in a week we're gonna have another situation. We're gonna have even like an answer about vaccines or even something that can help, stop the virus, for example. But for right now, at this moment, we don't have any specific answer. What we have right now is really basic and simple habits, health habits that you can do. That is not far from you. You can do it by yourself. You don't depend in any government, in anyone. You can do it by yourself. That's why I decided to put together this five steps, 5 habits you should take every single day to help stop spreading the virus. I've been posting a lot about like health habits you can have, things you can eat, things you can drink. I've been posting a lot. Actually, if you want to read everything that I already post about the coronavirus topic, you can go to my blog. I'm gonna find the link in my bio, or just go here and type this URL here, and just go to my blog. There's a category named coronavirus, so you're gonna find all the information. But after after almost like a month, 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks at home, and then knowing that we're going to be one more month at home, I decided to put together these five habits, these 5 things you can do. That is just by you can do it. Nobody can do it for you. And then by listening to the announcement in US yesterday, and by listening to the announcement by the Brazilian government, because I don't know if you know that, but I'm from Brazil, so I also watch the news from there because I have family there, I have friends there. So listening to both announcements from the government from both countries, they mentioned like two of the habits that I'm going to mention here. They mentioned these 2 habits, and they say they're the most important things you can do to stop spreading this virus and to stop reducing this problem. But then I decided to add more, 3 things you can do. So the total is 5 things you can do. 5 things you can do for yourself to help others. Things you can do for yourself to help also your family, to teach your family, to teach your friends, sharing with your friends on the virtual world. So 5 things you can do, and it's really up to you. So okay, no more talking. Let me explain these 5 things. It's super easy, and I'm sure you heard all of them, but it's always good to remind. The first one is the social distancing. So if it is possible for you, to stay home, if it is possible for you to work from home, please do it. The social distancing is so important. And if you can do it, and then you have to go out to do groceries or do something that is essential, please keep the distance of the 6 foot distance, which is the recommendation. I know sometimes you are in the aisle, in the grocery store, and then there's another person, but then you have to communicate with this person. You have to communicate. They know. when I go out, on the trail close to my house, which is behind my house, when I go out with my dog to do his business, if I meet someone with dogs too, we keep the distance. So it's really important. If you have to go out, have to do groceries or have to take your dog out, or even go to a park, just to breathe air, have this in mind. You have to keep the distance, 6 foot distance. And if you can, if you have like essential business, if you have essential things to do, and you have to go out, please always take care of the hygiene. So this is something. This is the number 2. We're going to talk about it. But also, if you're out for doing essential things like doing groceries, when you come back home, wash your clothes, wash your hair, take a shower, wash your hands. Okay, so number 1, social distancing is something that all the countries, all the announcements from these countries, from US and Brazil, they mentioned that please stay home. If it is possible for you, stay home. All right. The number 2 is washing your hands. Again, both announcements, they mentioned washing your hands of one of the things you can do to stop spreading the virus. Wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap and water. It's really that simple, soap and water. Some people like to use the hand sanitizer, but hand sanitizer is just like an alternative if you don't have soap and water. So always have soap and water, and you have to wash for 20 seconds. I already posted a video here, and if you want to go, again, you can go to all the content that I post about coronavirus. Go to my blog. This is my blog. Go to my blog, and you're gonna find the category coronavirus. You're gonna find all the information there. So wash your hands for 20 seconds. If you don't have, for some reason, just use a hand sanitizer, but water and soap is really that easy. Wash your hands when you go out, when you come back home. Wash your hands every 30 minutes at home. Wash your hands. It's really, really important. The third one that both announcements, they mentioned that too. It's one of the most important things is the respiratory etiquette, and then along with that, not touching your face. So the respiratory etiquette is like when you need to sneeze or cough, use this part of your arm to do so. But if you have your skin, if you sneeze and cough on your skin, you really have to wash your arms. And if you have clothes like this one, like long sleeves, then you have to wash your clothes after. So if the best situation, the best scenario is to use toilet paper or tissue or paper towel. You sneeze, you cough, and then you throw in the trash can. I already talked about this respiratory etiquette once. If you also want to find more information about that, go to my blog or just scroll out the Instagram post so you can find it. And then touching your face is the same thing, but again, washing your hands. So you're gonna reduce that spread a lot. And then I add more 2 habits that is going to be really helpful for you. These 2 habits, the announcement, they didn't say an announcement, but I decided to include because I know how important they are. So the 4th habit, actually, I was talking to my grandma. She lives in Rio. She's 92 years old, and she's doing all the recommendations so perfect. And she told me, you know what? I'm not watching the news all the time. And I was like, Grandma, you're right. So that's why I decided to put that as a 4th habit, because it's something that some people forget. When you watch the news all the time, or you're reading about coronavirus, all the numbers of deaths and all this, all this crazy stuff that is happening right now, you get so stressed out. I'm not saying that you're not gonna listen or read or inform yourself about what is happening in the world. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying exactly what my grandma said. She goes, she reads or she watches a news once, twice a day maximum. And then she goes in and she does another thing. She goes in her case, she's reading more books. She's reading books she already read before, and then she's trying to move her head, her mind out of this craziness. Because if you go and watch the news whole day about coronavirus, you're gonna get so like stressed out. And what happens when you're stressed out? Your immune system goes up, down. So we don't want that. We want you healthy. So to be healthy, you need to take care of your mind. So what you put in your mind too is really important. So inform yourself, watch some minutes of, the most important things, the announcements, and okay, but then stop with that. Stop and do something else. Read a book, watch a movie or a series that you want to watch, do something different. So you don't get so stressed out with the bad news. And the fifth habit is something that none of the announcements, the government's announcements are saying, because also I know it's kind of a deep subject, but it's something that I've been talking a lot here, which is to protect your immune system. Strength and protect your body. So the immune system is a very complex system. It's not so easy to understand. For example, I think most of people think, when they think about immune system, they immediately think it is just the respiratory system. But it's not. The immune system is so complex. It has 6 components on this system. One of the components, for example, is the gut. So how you digest food, what you eat, it makes a big difference on your immune system. Your skin is part of the immune system. So what you put in your skin, the products you use are going to make your immune system bad or good. So the immune system is a very complex system. And learning how this system works will help you to understand what you can do to improve your immune system, okay? And also the immune system is separated in 2 categories. So when you understand that, everything it's easier for you to reach for answers. And that's why I opened a course, an online course, that the name is The Unbeatable Immune System Guide. I opened this course for free. So anyone who wants to learn how to protect your body, how to invigorate your immune system, how to strengthen your immune system, and using natural approach, a holistic approach, which is connecting the physical body, the mental body, and the spiritual body. Go to this link or the link in my bio. Go to this link and sign in right now. This course is already happening. We have 6 modules. Right now, the module 1 is already on, but you can jump in anytime. And again, it's free. And why I did that? I did that to help more people, because I know right now it's crazy out there, but I want to help more people. I want to help more people to protect themselves, because like I mentioned here in the beginning of the video, all these things that I mentioned here, you can do it. Nobody can do it for you. You can do it. So if you really want to protect yourself and your family, and even your friends, like by sharing this video, by sharing the link of my course, do it, because it's for free. I'm not charging for this course. Of course, if you want to give a donation, I'm open. There's an option for donation there too, but it's free. And again, I did it for free because I want to help more people, because I know that it's not, again, the immune system is not only the respiratory system, it's not only taking vitamin C or D. which is great. But it's not only that, it is more complex. So the 6 modules online course will help you with that. If you want to learn more about the course and sign in, go to this link, and I'm waiting for you there. Thank you.